My name is Rafaela Bolanos.
And I'm Rosaria Ferguson.
And we are the Pallet Pavilion team. Oh, how cheese was that? All right. Well, for us to be able to look through the pallets, in order for us to look through the pallets, I'll have to take you back to where it all began. So you see in the pictures up there, that's our Top Student Awards night. Rosaria got Top Student in Applied Management, and I got Top Student for Event Marketing and Sponsorship. Quite fitting.
Pretty fitting, yeah.
Quite fitting, don't you think? So that's also our graduation last year. That was in September 2013, which is about the time that we started here at the Pallet Pavilion. So during that time, we had to create new systems. And as you can see there, that's the initial rubbish system that we had. It's been upgraded since. Thank you to our daily waste, to our flash little wee thingies that says what to put in what. It's really cool. Check it out when you put your rubbish away. And then after that, we had to relaunch and tell everyone that the Pallet Pavilion is again open for the summer, thanks to the tremendous support that the community showed in the first season. That's me up a ladder, and I have never in my life gotten up a ladder that high, but I did it for the Pallet Pavilion. It was really fulfilling. So Rosaria and I decided to go into this project because we have an event management background, and this picture was taken during our first Pallet Pavilion event. It was the event that took our Pallet Pavilion virginity. And it was pretty amazing. There were hundreds of dogs and everything. It was incredible, and it started in a really good high. After that, we just had a lot of live performances, a lot of bookings from people from all over, everywhere, and all sorts of communities. We had performers from bands and solo artists and people who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity otherwise to play elsewhere, and they did it for love. And it's not just the live performance, the musicians that came and played on our stage. It was everyone from the community that stopped by. We had some very important people come down here a few times, movers and shakers of our city. We also had just the locals stop by all the time. We've got tourists that have been showing such tremendous support because they don't see this kind of project anywhere else in the world. So from then on, we've ran events from Lululemon. I think that's a Lululemon corporate branded sponsorship event. It was amazing. They had a yoga DJ, actual. And then from yoga events, we run bike show events. It was sporadic. It's like extremities of the different kinds of community groups that we've had throughout the time that we've been here at the Pallet Pavilion. That was done by Johnny of Smash Palace. There were heaps of bikes everywhere. It was incredible. And in those 3 months, we've wrapped it up. We wrapped up 2013 with a lot of Christmas functions. This is a picture from the Christchurch School of Music. They had a few full orchestras here. It was incredible.
Cool. We kicked off 2014 in style with the Pulsar Pallet Pavilion New Year's Eve party. This was an awesome event for us as it allowed us to showcase some of the great local talent in the city, as well as welcoming a whole new range of people into the Pallet Pavilion. By January, things were getting under control. We felt like we were running the show well, and things were going good. Lots of ideas were coming in order to move the place forward and promote it to a different range of people. But we may have spoke too soon. Buskers Festival hit, and we launched into 9 days straight of Keith Preen's Golden Goose Bingo. These are the jokes, folks. Where are we? It was a long festival, and there was definitely some trialing times. There were a lot of moments where I hid out in my lair, which is the container out the back. It was definitely a sanctuary for hard moments. On Waitangi Day, we hosted Amorangi, who is a Māori performer residing in France. We also had a local kapahaka group, as you see in the picture. It was necessary that we celebrated Waitangi Day, as there are a few options around in Christchurch for celebrating these things. We also had a Latin dance festival that evening as well, just to bring in other cultures, as Christchurch is very multicultural. We began dabbling in our own events, bringing in Daryl from the Loons. He hosted a speed dating event. He opened the evening with his own rendition of The Love Boat. It was a great night had by all. So many people met new people within Christchurch, and just it was really good to run run something just fully from our own. Summer Feast, it was a sad moment where we held the final of our seasonal feasts. These events have been great for showcasing local chefs such as Alex, local produce, artists and makers. We had lots of auctions where we raised lots of money for Gap Filler to keep running other new projects. Last weekend we celebrated the biggest weekend to date. We had the Lost and Found Monster March Market where we had over 100 stalls within the whole site. We also had Holly, the Carnival of Colour. As you can see, this is our volunteers, RAF and tech assistants. It was a great festival and it was great to see. You'll still be able to see some of the traces lying around. Tomorrow night we have Gap Filler's Hidden Talent Show and there are still plenty of places left to enter, so get involved. There's a $200 cash prize, so dust off those spoons or show us your quirky traits. Sunday is our final Sunday jam session with the RDU DJs and it's always a fun day. Next week dawns on the end of the final summer of the Pallet Pavilion. Make sure you stop by, say goodbye, as there is something for everyone. We've got the Mad Hatters Tea Party, comedy jam and catalyst poetry for our community nights, an outdoor film evening where we're screening Goodbye Pork Pie, and then the last night of the Pallet Pavilion will feature a unique performance by the Deconstruction Orchestra. This piece is composed specifically for this event using a variety of tools. It'll be pretty noisy. It has been a long summer with many trailing times and learning experiences, but we've had so much fun. We've gotten to take part in so many different community events and met a lot of new and exciting people. Over our time at the iconic Pallet Pavilion, we will not forget it and it will not be forgotten. The site has since been renamed the Commons and will continue to be home to our current on-site family. Watch this space because Gap Filler's got new projects in the pipeline. Thank you all for your continued support. It's been great.